Hi guys, it's Nigel, Lock and Key Estate Agents, and I hope you're well. Today it's Wednesday morning, and I want to welcome you to my property tour because I'm up in a place on the older part of Bowerhill called Brampton Court. And these are the Richard Wiltshire or his son's design properties back in the day, and they're solid homes. It's got a converted double garage which you can put back to a double garage. This property has plenty of parking. It's in Bowerhill. It's great for amenities. There's space inside, so as you go in, you're going to have spacious hallways, downstairs cloakroom. There's a useful study, dining room, big bay, living room where you can see that bay bit there at the back there because we're in the back garden, kitchen. And then they had a dog business from home, so they converted the double garage, which you can put back to a double garage. A little bit of storage in there, double glazed and gas, as one would expect, and then ample parking. It's a nice 4-bedroom detached property, this, with no Onward Chain. Absolutely perfect for somebody who wants to be on Bowerhill. It's keenly priced. And with my tours, I'm going to spin this camera around. We're going to talk a bit about the amenities of Bowerhill. And then we're going to go into this property, and I'll show you front to back of this property in Brampton Close, Bowerhill. Here's just the back of it, just to explain. We're at the rear, the front is over there, but you do come in around, and there's all this parking that I'm going to show you anyway. So I'm in the back garden, it's about to be cut, so I'm going to get out of the way of the gardener in a second. But this is the rear of the property in Brampton Court, and they're so sought after, these. Very rarely do they come on the market. When they do, they're very popular. I'm just going to bring the camera around so you can see what I mean about the double garage that we had. This is converted, that's where the dogs would stay for their business, but you could put that garage back door back in, and of course there's a little gate here, and then all that parking to the front. We'll get out to the rear in a minute, but you can put 1, 2, as many cars as you want there just in front. In fact, you can park along here. Let's say you had a minimum of 2 cars there. You could then park them alongside the back there as well. This will open up, and we'll show you in a minute exactly what we mean about the double garage. And then obviously this garden is at the rear. Now Brampton Court is pretty cool because you've got Bowerhill Primary School just there. If you wanted to walk back into the town, it would take, I don't know, quite a fit lad, about 15 minutes. There's a decent pub up there called the Pilot, Tesco's. You've got walks along the canal just on the edge of Bowerhill, our cherished Kennet Avon canal walks as well, and there's got other little cut-throughs and green spaces that people can walk along. Brampton, as you know, they're all mainly detached properties up here. You've got the Oak School obviously on your doorstep. It's great for families, and that's why they're so popular, because they do offer the parking and the size inside. So what we're going to do is get in there and actually have a good look around this property in Brampton Court. I just wanted to start from the front, because this is actually the front of the property. We could see as the road goes around, you've got the primary school just around the corner, and just up there, then you've got the Pilot pub, Tesco's. You can go down the other development, or you can go along up to the canal up there. There's plenty of walks, and there's lots of countryside over there as well. This obviously links up to Scene, if you want to get to Scene School, or if you want to get to Scene Devizes, back into the town on the A350. You can peel off to Warminster or Trowbridge, or go along north of Laycock, or up to Broughton Gifford along the A350. Of course, it links to Chippenham. Ideal from here, about a 20-minute ride, you're into Chippenham. This is the front of it, obviously. That's the garage to the rear, which has been converted at the moment. You could do something there. We're going to walk through these gates here. The side access just over here, and take a good look around this property in Brampton Court. As promised, just walk through. Lovely little railings up there. Front garden, side access, door 2. Let's go in. So I'm going to pop the camera in. I'm going to turn that camera around, as you know. And from here you can see the rooms just peel off, because that's the study. Then you've got the stairs that intertwine. You've got the lovely bay living room in there. There's double glazing and gas, as you know. Door into that personal garage, kitchen, and then dining room, cloakroom, study. Stairs splits off to the bathroom and then goes all the way around. It's a decent sized space, this. Let me just show you the hallway. So we go around here, bring this camera back to, that's that front door that we came in. So I was out the front, and then we came in through that door. Radiator along there, some like vinyl flooring here. And it just opens up to the study. Obviously people can work from home. You've got a study already, which is pretty useful. Window, double glazed window to the front there. Put your desk in here, or in your little office, radiator there. come. And that's the first room to the property. So study, spacious hallway, kitchen then opens up here. You've got a radiator there, personal door here. You've got eye-level cupboards, base units, window to the front elevation there, plumbing for washing machine. But what you can also get is access here. So if I open this up, we're gonna have a look later, but that then is where the dogs and the present occupier runs the little business. There's a little storage in there. There's a gas boiler in there as well. You could put that back into a double garage if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. Or you could use it for something else that you like. Make it into a gym, or you can partly enclose it to a gym, or you can partly enclose it to a study. Not a study, but something else that could be used as a little office in there. People do convert garages quite frequently. So that's something that you may want to consider. Stairs go back up through there. I'm going to come across here, understairs storage. Downstairs cloakroom, low level WC wash hand basin. Little window there, obscure window. That's your loo. And then just come back through here. And then it just opens up into this glorious living room. And it's a decent sized living room this. That's that bay window. Remember I was in the garden at the front there. That just opens up. It's got a little bay there. There's plenty of areas here for sofa suites. This can be reconfigured in the sense you could put a TV over there, sofa along here. Their TV is over on this side, so it makes sense. And I think even the neighbouring property, they actually extended the kitchen out, made the kitchen this way, because they then used this area here into the living room. So they had a glorious open plan kitchen family room, if that makes sense. So you could change this around if you wanted to, but if you don't mind the smaller kitchen and you want a bigger living room, don't forget you've got a big dining room anyway, then this would be perfect for you. But there are options if you wanted to do something. Look at these windows just flooding in natural light. Pop that camera back out there then. Nice sized garden for the children. You've got parking here. Park along there, but you've got parking and drive. Nice rear garden. Lovely big room this. Glorious. Then it opens up into the dining room. Plenty of space there for your entertaining. Window to the front again, radiator. Decent room. Obviously the door comes in, but if I come in this way, this is what the dining room looks like from that angle. I'm gonna walk around. You can just see how well lit this is. There's no light on in here, but you can just see natural light flooding through. Radiator there. And there's your dining room. Back into that living room and that bay. Superb. Just a quick recap, because we're just coming back through into the hallway. Obviously your kitchen's there and the study. Nice hallway that opens up into that cloakroom. And if you did want to just bring that kitchen back through with a bit of reconfigurating, you could have this then into a glorious space, because there's already a snug area there, you could then call it, into your living room. It just depends on how you want to live. But some people have changed the configuration downstairs, and our job is to connect people to property, which is what we do very well. We get a lot of compliments. That's why we do these tours, just to give you extra ideas if you want to. So let's go upstairs now. Let's look at those 4 bedrooms, ensuite and bathroom. As promised, we're just back into this hallway. We're going to climb these stairs and up we go. Remember, these are family homes. You know, they're a bit more mature, so you can have space, parking and bigger gardens than say a modern development, which is nothing wrong with that. But because this is established many years ago, you do get that extra bit of space with it. Little cupboard in there, bath, shower screen and obscure double glazed window. You can have a low level WC and wash hand basin. Bit of vinyl flooring. Bathroom is a bathroom. Pop the camera over there. Just see that tiled splashback, ceiling spotlights. And then from back down there, we came from that spacious hallway, and then it goes up into these bedrooms. There's a little window there that brings in light. And these aren't numbered in any order. There's a little airing cupboard, access to loft space there. This is one of the bigger bedrooms. It's a decent double. You can see there's a double bed in there already. You could put it that way as well, depending on how you want the double bedroom. It's one of the boys' rooms, a really decent sized bedroom this. You can see the size and space in there if I walk through. And what I'll do is I'll just pop that camera back out there. And then you can see that garden, how big that garden is. It's actually not a bad size. And then you can even open up the gates if you want to. The neighbouring's got gates. Maybe you could open up that little drive and you could nip away a bit more of the wall. So there are other options that people have done as well that create more space and parking if you wanted to. Come back through. So this is one of the bedrooms. It's decent size, I think you'll all admit. back into the landing area, and then we'll go to another bedroom. It's like a dressing room, this one, but it is a single bedroom. We've got a single bed in there. These are all freestanding wardrobes, shoe racks and everything, double glazed window. And again, when I pop that camera back out there, there's that garden, that drive, which you can use at the rear. So most people will come from the rear because the front is on the road, and then you come around the back here. That's where you park your car in here, and then you come through that back. A second bedroom, of course this is a 4-bed. There's a little inner passage here, and that opens up into another double bedroom. Double bed, freestanding either side. You can have a TV on here. Same aspect. I'm not going to go to the window because it's exactly the same. That's the third. And then the main bedroom is a really decent size again. You've actually got 2 windows here and they just open up. Look at this space, double bed, freestanding here, plenty of space here, natural light on the side and front elevations of the property. Let's bring this camera around here just to give you more of an idea how spacious this room is. I think, you know, the main bedroom should always be spacious. You know, the other 3 bedrooms we've seen, you can actually say 2 of them are definitely doubles and then 1 single. That's where we were standing out earlier. And you go up there, there's the Pilot Tesco school down there. You've got Bowerhill and you've got all the canal walks along there, further along, which you can cut through Locking Close and other areas like that, which is brilliant. People use it. You can have a pint in the barge. You can come back. It's just nice to have countryside next to you. Now, the ensuite here, low level WC, obscure double glazed window to that front elevation. And here you've got your wash hand basin. Let's bring the camera around. Of course, if I bring the door behind, there's your shower cubicle, shower unit in there, shower screen, door, whatever you want to call it. And then you're back out into this bedroom. I do like the size. I do like the space of this property. I do like the potential. Yes, there's some little areas for improvements and the owner knows that. But what you do get is if you can make those improvements, you do get that investment back into this property. And with the parking and the double garage as well, location on Bowerhill, I think is a perfect setting for, you know, aspiring family looking to trade up especially. Of course, you can trade down if you've got a bigger home. So this one works really well. Let's just finish off that tour again. Let's get outside. Hope you've enjoyed the tour up here with the 4 bedrooms, ensuite and bathroom. Let's go back into that rear garden and have a look at that drive one more time. And of course, we're just back out into this rear garden. We've just come from that lovely bay rear garden. Just around here, remember, there is some side access to the rear, to the front, I should say. Little gate in here that separates the drive because, you know, I haven't covered this off yet, but this is that double garage. Which is now converted because they run a dog business here. So you've got a radiator in here. Again, it looks like a converted room. And in there, there's a boiler and there's another storage room in there. So you could open this back up. There's a rear door to the rear window. And then all this parking here. So you can put 1, maybe 2 or 3, but definitely 2. I like to be conservative. So then at least anything more is a bonus for people. And then as I come back on myself, look guys, you can just see where that double garaging is. The neighbour's got something similar. This could open up. Just going to come back out here because obviously this is Brampton. And they're a nice mix of houses actually. They're all detached houses, very sought after. And people tend not to move, you know, they don't move very far. They want the convenience of everything. And then if I step back, there we go, that's your drive. And all we have to do then is look at how many cars you can put in there. And the only change is if you want to make that into a double garage again, you can. If not, you can make it into its current room. It's pretty good. So I'm going to give you a quick summary of the property as we finish. And just to summarise, it's a 4-bedroom detached in Brampton. They don't come up often. You've got all this parking here. It's someone who wants to be by the schools. They want to stay on Bowerhill and move to Bowerhill, and they want the space. This one's ideal for you. You obviously got the reception rooms as well, and then the convenience of the area. It's definitely somebody that likes to trade up. So any questions really, guys? It's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents. Feel free to give me a nudge on 01225 707 342. I hope you've enjoyed the tour as much as we have. And like I said, if you've got any questions, give me a nudge on the 707 342. I look forward to hearing from you.